Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will begin playing Space Quest 5, the next mutation. So we will fire it up here shortly, and we're going to go ahead and start with the introduction. This game was first released in 1993. It was developed by Dynamix, but released by Sierra Online. And this was, I think, the first and only game of the Space Quest series that was solely developed and designed by Mark Crow. Mark Crow? Mark Crow? Anyway, Mark did it all, basically. And I think a lot of Space Quest series players consider this the best or most fun of all of this series. For me, it's a toss-up between 5 and 3. I really enjoyed 3, even though it's an older game and on an older engine, of course, older graphics. But 5 is very fun. It's a lot more intense, that's for sure, because there are multiple instances in the game where you're on a timer. And sometimes the timers are longer than others. What do we got here? Captain's Log, SCS Excalibur, Stardate 290-7709.67. Fleet Admiral Roger Wilco commanding. Oh, Admiral. The Excalibur is on course to investigate the mysterious disappearance of several ships in the uncharted region of space known as the Menudo Triangle. I no doubt have been selected for this mission due to my great achievements as a military leader and matchless diplomatic skills. And this game is an outright spoof of Star Trek. I mean, there are a lot of jokes and parodies and stuff in the previous Space Quests, but this one, hands down, is almost a complete spoof of the Star Trek series original. I go forward with total confidence in my ship and my crew, yet I am vaguely uneasy. I cannot put memories of traveling to the future and meeting my son out of my mind. Each night my dreams are haunted by the image of the woman he said would one day be my wife. I know she's out there, somewhere. But that's not important right now. The fate of trillions rides on the decisions I may have to make in the next several hours. As captain of the Star Confederacy's proudest flagship, I must follow the supreme guideline. To boldly go where no man has... No! To bravely traverse where no creature has traversed. That's not it. Ah, skip it. And here is our fearless and hapless and just outright dumbly lucky hero. Admiral, strike ships coming at it. .53 or .35, whatever it was. Alert. Alert. Shields up. Battle stations. Lock weapons. Neutron beams locked. Proton torpedoes armed. Oh no. We dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cadet Wilco, what in the name of the 7th Star Cluster are you doing in the bridge simulator? Get your sorry carcass out of there and get back to class where you belong, Space Cadet. And if I catch you in there again without permission, I'll have you tossed out of the Academy so fast you'll get warp disorientation. Simulation terminated. So this commanding officer, whose lovely mug we just saw, I don't think anybody has anything but a disdaining perception towards him. I greatly disliked him when I played this game. His illusions of spacefaring grandeur cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk, Roger Wilco exits from the bridge simulator into the hallways of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he has enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a starship captain. The last several months have not been easy for our hero, what with having to juggle time between skipping classes, snoozing through lectures, and spending long moments considering the implications of actually opening a textbook. But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination. blissfully unaware that fate was about to hurl another spitball in his direction. And here we go. Waddle, waddle, waddle. He has kind of a funnier gait in this one than he does in the last one, I think. At least when he's walking like towards you, towards the camera. Alright, we now have control. Let's adjust the speed a little bit. I don't like to play this game on like super fast speed just because of the aforementioned timers. So this should be okay. It should be fast enough to not drive me nuts, but slow enough, or wait, yeah, to not drive me nuts, but slow enough so that we won't get caught unawares by the timers that inevitably will be playing out. So, we now have control. Let's look around here. Alright, the hallway is one of 4 that encircle the Academy landing bay. Students, faculty, and members of the Starcom Academy. Okay. This panel, when it works, allows the user to call up a 3D holographic schematic. Oh, that's cool. Can we use it? Oh no, the holomap isn't working. It's really cool with growled shading. Well, bummer. What's this room? Oh. That's the janitorial closet. Okay, let's look at these ships over here. This aging behemoth has outlived its intended lifespan by several decades and will soon be heading for the scrap heap. An Alpha-class strike fighter from the colony worlds, this baby has it all: speed, maneuverability, and enough firepower to blast apart a comet. Too bad you'll probably never even get within shouting distance of one in your natural lifetime. And what do we got here? The Starcom registry lists this ship as the personal launch of Ambassador Beatrice Wankmeister from the G6 Quadrant. You dimly recall hearing her name once before, but the effort to remember anything further results in nothing more than a storm of misfired brain synapses and a dull headache. Man, okay, so I really wish that they would paint Roger as more than just kind of a bumbling idiot. I don't know. He's saved the galaxy 4 times already, and it's like, okay, there's truly only so much dumb luck can do for you. And by this, I think the only thing I truly didn't like about Space Quest 5, let's see, the Starcom Academy teaches its cadets how to service various types of starships in hands-on maintenance seminars. Okay. Both its major academy and important service depot. 12 full-size star cruisers can be outfitted simultaneously in the massive Starcom vehicle bay, making it the second largest structure of its kind in the known universe, according to Guinness Log of Galactic Records. Alright, let's keep walking. Let's go this way. Anyway, I think the one thing I truly did not like about Space Quest 5 was how they just perpetuated that Roger's basically the biggest idiot in the world or in the universe, but I don't think these guys like us. Man, what's up with everybody? This locker is used by various professors. Probably can't get into there, can I? Yep. Alright, let's take a look at these ships. What's this? The SCS Lollipop, a good ship. This sleek little beauty is for sale and can be yours for a mere 10,000 buckazoids. Dial 155-GUD, good cars, and ask for, hey, Fester Blatz, what do you know? I'm pretty sure that's the guy who owned that souvenir shop on Fleabit in Space Quest 3. This ship once belonged to the 2 guys from Andromeda, but was seized when one of them walked out on his $10,000 bucket or 10,000 bucketoid tab in the Academy Lounge. Let's see if there's anything different. Astromex service the ships in the Academy's massive vehicle bay. Okay. For sale items, Academy social events, and scores for the SAT test when they become available are posted on this bulletin board. Okay. All right, let's keep going around. I think there's 4 screens here. Okay, what do we got here? Trainers like this one are used to instruct cadets in basic spaceflight techniques. Due to the relative lack of skill by cadets, these ships suffer a high rate of attrition. The current record for number of ships wrecked stands at 3, and is currently held by Roger, which includes a notable incident where he totaled a ship without even leaving the hangar. Odds are 2 to 1 among his classmates that Raj will break his own record before graduating. See, there's another little jab at Roger and his, incompetence. It's like, okay, let's go back to Space Quest 3 and the fact, and and considering what you have to do just to get out of that scrapper or the whatever, I think it's a scrapper, that big thing that you have to escape from in the aluminum mallard. It's like Roger had to figure all that out, or you had to figure that out as Roger as the player, and yet all of a sudden now he had to take on the Pirates of Pestilon, and you had to do quite a bit of fancy flying if you think about it. You've always wondered what this panel does, but never been able to figure out. The explanation was probably given in one of the many class lectures. We probably can't open it, can we? Yeah. The window looks into the conference room. Currently there is some kind of meeting going on. Probably shouldn't go in there. Alright, what's this? This bulk cargo freighter contains supplies for the colony of Clorox 2. Yeah, that's right. This patrol craft was damaged in a skirmish with smugglers on the rim of the galaxy, and is currently undergoing a major overhaul. Fortunately, it suffered less damage than the ship Roger tried to place in hyperspace before leaving space dock. That's just rude. Anyway, yeah, there's just so many barbs at Roger's incompetence and his intelligence. It's like, come on, give it a little bit of a rest. Hey, nice little. Oh, it doesn't let us look at it. But anyway, that's a nice little cameo right there. Just another interesting but totally useless example of technological engineering at work. Okay. Oh, hey, this is this space station. Oh no, what's this? This 3-man fighter was captured from the dreaded. Yeah, Pirates of Pestilon. It is. It's one of their ships during their daring attempt to escape the confines of Space Quest 3. A Delton frigate from the G6 quadrant. Hopefully a ship like this will be yours one day. Provided, of course, that you make it through the Starcom Academy's rigorous training regimen. Named for his beloved wife, this sleek corvette called Lady Plusbucker, wow, is reserved for the Academy Commandant's use exclusively. Recently, several freshmen were disciplined for scandalously altering the ship's name as a cadet initiation prank. Yeah, I wonder what they did. Okay, so I think that now we'll go back to where we began, right? Yeah, alright. So, let's see. Security guard prevents unauthorized access. Okay, so let's see. What is she doing? She's playing a game, isn't she? Computer monitor displays pertinent information. Yeah, sure it does. Okay, so we can't get past you. Let's go around. Oh wait, what's this? It appears to be one of the 9 moons of Nova. You are fascinated by the pretty lights. You can't make heads or tails of this machine. Okay, that's rude. A portion of the soiled Starcom crest is visible from this level. Your janitorial instincts tingle in anticipation of getting to work cleaning it. This is the left side of the rotunda hallway. From here you can amble north to another hallway, stroll east to the bay hallways, or take the gravity lift to the floor of the main rotunda. And one thing that was, of course, very noticeable was that there was no voice acting or narration. Hey, it's the king himself, Elvis. Oh, okay. Let's go to class. We'll wander around later. I think we need to go north. And then the center here. No. Is this the classroom? Yeah? Yeah, this is it. Sorry, I'm late, Professor. So yeah, there was no voice acting, which was kind of a surprise. You mean the ULP Starcom aptitude test is today? Yes, sir. I'll get started right away. And this fellow behind me looks vaguely familiar. Not at all like Mr. Worf from Star Trek. Okay, first question. Gronko is commanding a Nova-class scout ship. When he finds himself face to face with 3 Horak battlecruisers, he should surrender in the face of impossible odds, pretend they aren't there, activate his ship's self-destruct mechanism, beam over a pick-you-up bouquet, or reboot. Okay, so what we have to do, and I have notes on this, by the way, because this game required copious notes to check out the brain pan on this guy. He's probably smarter than your whole family. So what we've got to do is look and cheat, basically, since we don't know the answers, obviously. D. When encountering an alien ship for the first time, you should immediately open fire with every weapon at your disposal. Broadcast Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries over the comlink. Beam your entire crew over to their ship as a gesture of goodwill. B, then A. None of the above. Okay, let's see what it actually is. Let's look at these other guys. Cadet Schleppo appears to be dull and stodgy, much like yourself. Okay. We gotta wait for the robot to turn. Oh, it's none of the above. Alright. And I didn't memorize these answers, I just put notes. I just noted that you have to cheat off the guy with the big head. It's you, right? No, this guy. It's Woof, not Worf. Class Ambujitsu. Wait. Champion at the Academy. E. Before beaming down to an explored planet for the first time, you should be sure to check to see that your seatbelt is fastened and tray tables are locked securely in the upright position. Your fly, your life insurance coverage, not a bad idea. The Vetzer valve, your oxygen mask. Okay. You're marooned on an alien planet with no weapons and a killer android is out for your blood. That sounds familiar. You should A. Gather basic ingredients to make gunpowder and fashion a cannon from vines and sticks. Probably not. Stuff a banana in its exhaust pipe. Drop a big rock on the robot and shout, "Hasta la vista, baby!" Roll in the mud to camouflage yourself. A little nod to the movie Predator. Climb in a tree, flap your arms wildly, and scream tweet tweet at the top of your lungs in order to mimic the mating behavior of the ruby-throated Arcturan swine falcon as a diversionary tactic. Oh boy. C. That was Space Quest 1. Well, yeah, I think that was Space Quest 1. You're on an EVA with a partner and you notice his face is turning blue and he is clutching wildly at his throat. This is a sign that A. You will soon need a new partner. In a burst of creative insight, he has created a new dance called the Moonwalk. He is suffering from a vitamin deficiency and needs to eat more leafy green vegetables. He fell for the old golf ball in the air hose trick. A and D. It's probably probably E. Let's look at these other folks, though. Cadet Oft-Boffer is one of the horniest individuals. Oh, that's funny. Letter E. To ensure that your crew's microwave meals are heated adequately and evenly on board, your ship should wrap everything in aluminum foil. Yeah, we want our microwave aluminum foil. Cook each meal at the maximum power setting for 45 minutes. And blow it up. Yep. Better idea, even. Put a live space warmint in with each meal so you can more easily determine when it's done. That's not a bad idea. Huck the thing and settle for roasting wieners on the maneuvering jets. Inject a radioactive plutonium isotope into each piece of food. When it glows, it's ready. Probably C, even though all of them are kind of silly. Yeah, it's C. What's this guy back here? Cadet Antenna has been the brunt of many jibes concerning her cranial appendages. Alright, 7. If Grebe leaves the Crab Nebula at 3200 GST and travels at 9.75 million ZPM, how long will it take him to reach planet Davicon 5 if he has the solar wind at his back? 49.3 hours. He will never reach Davicon 5. The solar wind is highly unstable and will blow him off course. 3.75 standard days, 4930 GST, or never. The neutron star at the center of the Crab Nebula is so massive that Grebe's ship can never reach escape velocity. I think it's E, but we'll make sure. Who's this guy in the very back? Cadet Muckblob likes to keep one eye out for trouble, which frequently causes him to bump into things. Alright, we'll wait until E, okay. Yeah, okay. How fast does light travel through a vacuum? 186,000 MPS, miles per second. That's the speed of light. That's the regular speed of light, and and I think this 669,600,000. I think that's the actual speed of light as well in miles per hour, and depends whether it's an upright or canister vacuum. I think it's D. Yeah. Who's this? Since before we get in placer. Alright, I think there's 10 questions, which is an example of a fuzzy boundary. The area in space between two planetary bodies where a smaller third object is not clearly under the gravitational influence of either. I think that's what it actually is. The event horizon of a supermassive black hole. The place where a receding hairline gives way to bare scalp. The point at which the marginal utility of trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste from the tube is offset by the opportunity cost of going to the store for a new one. That's a real life fuzzy boundary, let me tell you. Real problems for real people. Yeah. Alrighty, last question, I think. To successfully accomplish a manual molecular reintegration bypass on a standard transporter unit, you should reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid, jiggle the handle, pray fervently to whatever deity you happen to believe in. Yeah, that's gonna work. C then B. Switch to US Sprint. Oh yeah, that's right. Sprint was a major sponsor of this game. Like an official major sponsor. In fact, back when this game was being sold, Sprint would offer this game as like a reward or a incentive bonus for people who would sign up with them. So you sign up with Sprint, you'd get this game for free. I'll get right on it. Okay. And Roger having those janitorial instincts. Can't wait to get that done. Okay, so we need to go back and find that janitorial closet. I think it was this way, yeah? Wait, of your brother cadets. They probably don't want to talk to me either. Rude. I think it's the other way. There it is. Some more bright, shining faces of Starcom's elite cadet corps. Man, what's everyone's problem? No! Alrighty, so we need quick college generator in a bold and daring artistic departure from standard Starcom design specifications. The decoration. Oh no, that's not what I want. Scrobomatic. There we go. We need that. Seemingly bottomless pocket. Yeah. And I think we need these things too, right? Yeah. Alright. Yep, just kick it. Alrighty. I think if it's this way, yeah. Let's not even bother trying to talk to them since they don't like us. Nobody likes us. It's like, give us a break, come on. Okay, now this part. Let's go ahead and save our game, actually. I'm pretty sure that, I remember, let's see, save. I have some old files here. Floor cleaning, yeah. Alright, let's put the cones up so that people don't walk over the crest as we're cleaning it. This is the first place where you can actually lose the game. I learned that out the hard way the very, very first time I played it. I forgot to pick up the floor cones, and people were walking over the crest, and then your, I think it's your commanding officer, he comes over and calls you incompetent, and then just jettisons you out of the academy, and yo! Alright, so you have to clean literally every single pixel on this crest. Oh, and you cannot knock over the cones. If you knock over the cones, that's like another that's another thing against you, so you have to be very, very careful not to knock over the cones. But once you are done, I think it automatically stops you once you've like cleaned all the pixels. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's so much clicking. It feels like I'm playing Diablo. Alright, last little bit. Oh, don't. There we go. Okay, we did it. Yep, here comes our commanding officer with the ambassador. As you can see, Ambassador Wakemeister, we run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This institution is the pride of the Star Confederation and one of the best of its kind in the known universe. It's nice to see our tax buckazoids aren't going completely to waste, Captain Quirk. Here we are, Miss Wankmeister. This is the main rotunda. It was dedicated on stardate 920 blah blah blah. Ambassador? I cannot do women's voices, unfortunately. Excuse me, aren't you Roger Wilco? The man who foiled the Sarians some years back? Ooh, here comes the dazzled. Ooh, there's that razzle-dazzle in the eyes. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Suddenly it all comes rushing back. It's her, the woman from the holodisc in SQ4. Now's your big chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic. Yes? Way to sweep her back on her feet, Raj. Nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with women. And it's just still sparkling all around her head. Excuse me, Ambassador, but we should be heading to the conference now. You're not all what I expected, Wilco. See you around. That's a very disapproving look from her face that she just gave us. Looks like you missed a spot. What a tool this guy is. Like all of the feelings of heavy dislike have come back looking at this guy's face. Sir, you better watch your step. The floor is still really wet. And just a little bit. Bonk. Slippery. Glad to see that Beatrice is entertained, amused. Hey, I warned you, Captain. You did that on purpose, Wilco. I'm placing you on double secret probation. One more. What a jerk. You know what, dude? Lighten up and just get a life. Seriously. Greatly dislike this character. I think that that's what they intended. However, just saying. Do we pick up the cones? Or not? I think we leave them there, yeah? Yeah, I think we just, get out of here. And there was one more thing though on the other screen that I wanted to quickly point out. So, this security guard here, or sentry, he is playing, pertinent information, he's playing an old game called Asteroid, which many of my generation know, and this was a pretty difficult game, especially the version that there was. So there was the original version, and then there was another version. I can't remember what version it was called, but anyway, it was kind of revamped, and it was very difficult. But anyway, this game was one of those, time killers, very frustrating, and very. Can I go this way? I don't think I can. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, nothing to do here. This room forms the east side of the main rotunda hallway. From here you can go west or take the gravity lift to the main rotunda. Access to the south is blocked by an imposing looking security being. Okay, yeah, let's just go back. Anyway, so I just wanted to point that out. I don't know what game she's playing right here, but the game that the other guy is playing was definitely one that I... Oh, hey, what's this thing? Oh, it's a little rodent. Uh-oh. Gordon F. Einstein A. Fail. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Huh? What was that? Excuse me, Captain. You didn't raise your hand. Now, as I was saying, Ambassador Wankmeister, we are a fairly remote installation, and I simply can't spare the ships to launch the kind of operation you suggest. I'm afraid you don't understand the potential ramifications of this problem, Admiral. If the sludge bandits continue to illegally dump toxic waste wherever, or whenever and wherever they choose, the environmental consequences could be staggering. Hey, look, there we are. Entire planets could be devastated. I think you overstate the issue, Ambassador. Even so, we have more than enough ships on patrol to put a stop to these sludge bandits, as you call them. Look at Roger. He's such a dink. Oh, man. The best and brightest for fleet training? Yeah, sure. Oh, she's getting in the face. Right on your polyweave. Our patrols have located dumping sites on 4 planets in the G6 quadrant alone. Oh, there we go, sliding down the window. In any case, I'd like to hear more about these alleged dumping sites. Perhaps over dinner this evening. And look at the guy, the bald guy on the left. He's checked out. He's probably asleep. Well, well then, that settles it. Captain Quirk, you shall go to these sites and investigate Ambassador Winkmeister's allegations. Admiral, I'll be going along as an observer. I'm afraid that's impossible. Regulations strictly forbid civilian participation in military operations. Admiral, I think having the ambassador along would be a good idea. I'm sure the two of us could develop a productive working relationship. Yeah, this guy, he's something else, isn't he? And not subject to blah blah. Now, Ambassador, I'm sure Captain Quirk will do everything necessary to resolve the situation. There's no need for you to hinder him on this mission. Oh man, lots of bold case. Case closed. We're adjourned. Good day, gentlemen. Okay. She's very passionate about this problem. And there we are, like an idiot, just standing at the doorway. Isn't there a mom somewhere? A little indignant. Boy. Yeah. Way to go, Raj. Another sterling performance. Yeah, I caught the jerk trying to sneak some answers off my test. Alrighty. This is awful. I totally biffed on my SAT test. I'll never make captain now. That's too bad. Cadet Schblock. Schblock. I haven't seen my score yet. The SAT scores for our class are posted on the bulletin board, Raj. I sure hope you made out better than I did. Alrighty, so let's go and... let's go check out our score. Do we look? There we go. And here is the moment of truth. Cadet Wilco, on behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate you on receiving a perfect score on your SAT. Not in the entire history of Starcom Academy has a cadet achieved such high ranks. You should be proud. I like how the aptitude test is only 10 questions and that like determines your entire career basically. Or at least the start of it. On the recommendation of our test analysis computer system, you are to begin training for captaincy aboard one of our fine star cruisers. Captain Quirk will post you. Oh, really? Yeah, that's good news, Captain Quirk. The guy who hates us more than anybody. You've done the Academy proud. Sincerely, current Chief Commanding Officer's name here. Nice. Your test results. Maybe you have to have it framed. Alright. Well, that's fantastic. I am now a captain. And we have a red shirt. Nice. Aren't we happy? And so, having undergone an intensive captain's training seminar on the planet Oakhurst, Roger is shuttled to his new command, the SCS Eureka. Yeah. Which was a popular vacuum brand. Hey, that's not a starship, that's a garbage scow. Yeah. It's a giant space vacuum. Figures! Sorry, Raj. Captain Quirk has it out for you. Hey, here's our crew. What's up, guys? Oh, drool. What's his voice? Hello, sir. Grade 4. I don't know. Hello, crew. I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Roger Wilco. I know some of you may not be as excited to be serving on the Yerke as I am, but I promise you this. We are going to be the best gosh darn garbage scow in the entire Star Confederation. Oh boy. Fear itself, so hold your heads high. We shall overcome. All we are is dust in the wind, Born free, running wild, with liberty and justice for all. So let's be all we can be. Remember, it's not just a job; it's an adventure. He just threw everything in there. All the buzz phrases from the '90s. It was the chair, really. Okay. You said it, Drew. Oh boy. All right. So let's look around for a second. Okay. Automated computer crime. Okay, if we haven't a clue, we probably won't ever interact with them. Flo is the Eureka's communications officer. Drool mans the nav and weapons system. All right, let's come back here, see what else is on the ship. One of the few times in the game that we're not on a timer. Cliffy. Well, looky here. Our brain spanking new captain. His voice is kind of easy to hear in my head. Pleased to meet you, like the cigar. His name's Cliffy. But you can call me Clifford. I'm chief engineer for the Eureka. Sorry about the muck, Captain. I dropped my wrench down the head. So, this is an obvious, once again, spoof on Star Trek. Cliffy is kind of poking fun at Spock, or not Spock, Scotty. Sorry. Flo is, what was the lady, the communications officer, in Star Trek under Captain Kirk? What was her name? Anyway, basically a Cliffy has rigged up a hand of voice activation feature to the Eureka's transporter unit. Originally, he tried using a clapper, but after an embarrassing accident involving a visiting alien diplomat and a dropped wrench, he opted for the concept. Always something with a wrench. Okay. Transporter room and science lab. Needless to say, this has led to some interesting experiments by our rambunctious crew members. Oh boy. This chamber houses the Eureka's cryogenic cooler. Cliffy uses it to keep his Corona light chilled to a frosty 4 degrees Kelvin when it is not otherwise occupied. A habitube, brand adaptive biological specimen container. Okay. We're gonna need both of those later, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we got Pong going up there on those top. Oh, there goes Cliffy disappearing. Critical machinery is inconveniently located in cramped service tunnels like this one. So, even though Cliffy is kind of like mimicking after Scotty, I don't know. I don't picture him with like a Scottish accent. It's more like this, deep growly, like kind of a New York accent, East Coast accent because of the cigar, Flo, I don't know, like either either like an East Coast sassy, New York-ish, New Jersey-ish voice accent, maybe Southern because she uses sugar, like, but it's never sugar on the things. And Drool, I don't know, he doesn't have a mouth, so I don't know how he talks. So it kind of it's like muffled to me. It's like, I don't know. Eh, maybe like a hello, sir. I don't know. Um, so we should probably talk to these guys. Tell me a little about yourself, Drool. My personal life is none of your business, sir. Okay. I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here, Sub-Corporal. We may be together a long time. Doubtful, sir. How long have you served on the Eureka? Too long. As soon as my Taurus... My career in Starcom hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. Well, maybe there's something I can do to help. Not likely, Captain. Now, if you excuse me, I have some work to get back to. Yeah, you were listening to your headphones when I came in. What can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently? Stay out of my way, sir. Okay. Alright, Flo. I thought it would be nice if we got to know each other. I'm sure you did, sir, but it won't. Yeah, I can't do her voice. You're a man, right? Yeah. Well, there you go. What was your previous posting? Previously, I was assigned to the Phlegma, sir. But the self-important male swine, captain, and I didn't see eye to eye. He was just like my fourth husband. You'll have to excuse Flo. She has a bit of a problem dealing with male authority figures. But she's really not so bad after you get to know her. Can it, lobster boy? Yeah, that's definitely like East Coast sass right there. What happy set of circumstances left the Eureka captain's chair open for me? Oh, good. The Eureka's previous commanding officer accidentally fell out the airlock without a spacesuit. That's terrible. If you say so, sir. Okay. Pardon my terrible voicing of the characters. It just kind of helps me keep track of everything in my head. All right. I think so. This is the order command, yeah. All right. We need to hail Starcom, I guess, because we're gonna leave. Hailing, sir. We are cleared for departure, Captain. Alrighty. We are ordered to proceed to Gangularis, PU, and kiss your ass goodbye. Come on. Oh, yeah, definitely not a kid's game. Alright. So now, let's save our game real quick because, let's see, do I have, let's do a new save. We'll just do Starcom departure. So, let's take a look at the manual real quick for some very, very pertinent information as to what to do next. Because you get to this point and it's like, okay, what now? Where do I go? Okay, so here is the Space Quest 5 manual. And most of this stuff in here is just kind of silliness like they've done with previous Space Quest manuals. Except this one had the copy protection in it. I think Space Quest 4's manual did as well. Yeah, I think Space Quest 4's manual had the copy protection within it as well. So they did the same thing with Space Quest 5. And we have to go all the way down to, let's see, where's the horoscope section? Bungee jumping. Yeah, just a bunch of silliness, nonsense. I think there are some things within the manual, like if you read the whole thing, all 23 pages of it, that there are some things pertinent to the game that like help you out as far as like subtle hints, I think. There was also a hint book that you could purchase that I never got a hold of. Space monkeys, we do see these within the game. That looks awful. Where is it? The game review. I think this part gives you kind of some hints on how to get started. Anyway. All right, here it is. the Gur Draxon, supreme overlord of the Arcturd Empire, conqueror of the Pleiades, and noted psychic astrologer. So let's zoom in a bit because the numbers are small. So in this part, we see all these little planets with these numbers by them. And this is how we know what courses to lay in. Now I've written these down of the planets that we have to go to, just so that we don't keep jumping back to here. Clorax 2 has a nice little nod to the TV series, or the zip code from the TV series 90210. But anyway, as we can see, all of these are different places that we can go. So anyway, that is where the copy protection lies, and how you know where to go at this point. And I remember it took me a minute to like realize that, because having played Space Quest 4, I think gave me a little bit of an advantage, because it took my brain to remember, okay, when you got in Space Quest 4 and you didn't know the codes for the warps, or you didn't know where to go next in the time ship, what did you do? You consulted the manual. So came here, and of course they put it at the very end. So anyway, we'll go back. We'll flip back to the game and continue forward. Alrighty, so we are going to lay in a course to Gangularis. What coordinates, Captain? Which was 71552, and then Drool enters them in and says, ready to get underway. And then we go to light speed, LITE, that's right. As we're clear of the station, sir. Alright, and off we go. Oh no. Oh no. Kill, terminate, nuke, maim, fry. Well, that doesn't look good. Alright, and we just kind of hang out here for, it only takes, what, 10-20 seconds, I think, to actually travel. Kind of like Space Quest 3, you just have to kind of hang out for a minute, wait. Now, one thing I do believe is that if you go to the planets you're not supposed to, I think that's another way you can lose the game. Like there's something like it says in your ship's like timer log or something. I don't know. Anyway, like Starcom terminates you, something like that. I'm tracking away, speaking, sir. Man, I'm horrible with these voices. Activate RRS. Yes. Aye, sir. All right, and here we go. Let's pick up that big, beautiful black bag of garbage. Where is it? There it is. Just kind of rolling around in space. It's even got a nice little sparkle on top, letting us know. I wonder if that's supposed to be the beacon. I don't know. Just a big trash bag just floating around in space. So what? Do the planets... Nice shot. Captain, I'm picking up a life form reading in the waste compartment. That's totally different than what I did. Captain, you better come down here. There are some strange scratching and whining noises coming out of the trash bin. Oh shoot, did we forget to There's definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and open the door to the trash heap. Or to the trash compartment. Is it this button? Oh, yuck. That's nasty. Oh, hey. What's up, little buddy? Oh, look at him. What the? Hey, he's a cute little bugger. I think I'll keep him. I'll call him Spike. Hey, where you going, little fella? The new engineering section. This is Cliffy's domain. He's more at home here than... Okay. My, what a lovely smell you discovered. Okay, so here's where... Yeah, this is where I need to get stuff out of the toolbox. Okay, so... what's this? It's one of those portable... Okay, I need... Let me look at my notes here. I need a hole punch, a laser torch, a fuse, and antacids. It's a pizza, well, tu got your pizza pie. That's funny. Hole punch. Yeah. Wait, is this a fuse? Yeah, it's a fuse. We will need that. Let's see. Alien laser cutting torch. I think we need this. Yeah, laser torch. Let's see. What's this? Drill. We do not need the drill, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, we've got the hole punch, we've got the laser torch, we've got the fuse. Now we need to find the antacid tablets. Oh, whatchamacallit. What's this? It's a doohickey. A large drill. We don't need that. A space gizmo. It's probably underneath all this crap over here. A hot glue gun, great for a laugh on a suspecting party guests. This is Cliffy's tool of choice when working on the Eureka's delicate and temperamental electronic system. It's a giant hammer. A screwdriver. Yeah, we don't need that. Is this it? High-tech thingamabob. No, it's not a high-tech thingamabob. Pliers. There they are. Yeah, of course. Okay, let's clean up the toolbox. We don't want to make our chief engineer and only engineer angry at us. Okay, so now I think we need to go in here. We need to find that little facehugger. Do we need to get on the thing? No. I think we just wander around until it shows up again. Oh, there it is. Hey, come here. Come here. Spike, heel, boy, heel. Captain, do something with that critter of yours. He's piddling great holes at my deck. I think we come over here to find him. Oh! Okay, and then I think we go back in here again, right? There he is. Hey, Spike. Oh, he loves to hug faces. All right, so now let's just examine Spike. Your faithful but not completely house-trained companion, Spike. Okay, so we need to put him in our little habitube. There you go, Spikey. But I think we need to put these in there as well. Yeah. Poor little fella must have eaten something that didn't agree with him. Those antacids should reduce the acidity of his metabolism. I think you need to do that so he doesn't like burn a hole in the tank or something. I don't remember. I just have my notes tell me that we need to do that. All right. I think that's it. Okay. And I think we just leave this here actually. And good old Cliffy, throughout the whole game, he just walks around and kicks things and beats things with his hammer and wrench. And they're always goofing off when you're not in the bridge with them. Alright, let's get back in our chair. Okay. Hey, thanks for leaving this mess back here for me to clean up. Real captain-like of you. Thanks for taking care of the critter, Captain. I finally managed to patch up the deck. Alrighty, so let's talk to these guys again. What does the refuse recovery system work, Drew? Or how does it work? The RRS is the primary means by which hover-class garbage scouts perform their designated mission. The underlying system is relatively simple. A vacuum and containment field works in conjunction with the tractor beams to suck up debris and space trash. Oh my goodness, what an explanation. I can't keep doing these voices. Just trying to do the narrative some justice though, you know? This is why I wish they would have had voice actors. Maybe that's part of the reason why, is because they didn't think that, or they thought that it would be hard to find voice actors for it. I don't know. It was a good place to go for short leave. There aren't a lot of options open to us, Captain. The only place that's even halfway decent in this sector is the spaceport. We'll have to check it out. I certainly hope we will, sir. How did you come to be posted to the Eureka? It's kind of a long story. Relax, there's plenty of time until the travel timer. Yeah, the travel timer. That's what it is. I was involved in a very unfortunate accident, sir. It was while I was serving on the SCS Stupendous. It was a mistake anyone could have made, really. I'm listening. We were patrolling the neutral zone when an unidentified ship suddenly popped up on our screen. So naturally, I opened fire. Yeah, a little trigger happy drool. I'll keep that in mind. Oops. Ah, dang it. Look, what did he say? Everything we had. Oh, she was blown to bits instantly. Unfortunately, it turned out to be one of our own robotic freighters. Imagine your embarrassment. Yeah, anyhow, after that I got canned and transferred to the Eureka. What did you do, sir? You must have screwed up pretty bad to get stuck with a command like this. Or else ticked somebody off real good. Probably the latter. Yep, you did. Oh. Where do we go next? I think PU? Yeah, we go to PU next. Late in a course. Let's see, PU's coordinates are 92767. Let's double check. Because I think if you enter in wrong coordinates, you like run into an asteroid or something. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Now, if we ask Flo about our destination, she says stuff like that. All right. Let's go ahead and hit light speed. And I think that you're supposed to do the planets in order as Let's talk to. Can we talk to Flo while we're? Yeah, we're supposed to do it in order, I think, so that the space log timer doesn't run out. But I'm not sure if that's true or not, though. I think that's just. We're approaching our destination, Captain. All right, regular speed, thank you. Aye, sir. I'm tracking away speaking, sir. All right, regular speed, right? Oh. My bad. Alrighty, and here comes another beautiful floating bag of garbage. I think the garbage says hefty, but I'm not sure. Oh, husky. It says husky. I think that's a nod to hefty, which back in the 90s was a very popular, I think it still is, but it was like, I don't know, the standard among American households was have a hefty garbage bag. I'm intercepting a rather unusual, oh, whatever. Missed that. Maggot a dung heap. Come in, dung heap. And I think we all know who this is. Maggot a dung heap. Come in, dung heap. Nice little dynamic smug on the right there. This is Dung Heap. What in the Pleiades are you doing on this frequency? We have a really hot load of goods that needs to be disposed of. Right away. I thought I told you never to call me here. Meet me at the usual place and we'll discuss it. Dung Heap out. And transmission terminated. Sprint! There it is. I'm sorry, Captain, but I wasn't able to pin down the source of the transmission. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, so now this is, I think, a good place to save because the next part we're going to go to Kiss Your Ass Goodbye, and that's where we have to encounter the assassin droid that we caught a glimpse of right as we left Starcom. So, let's go ahead and save our game. Let's see. Let's see. We'll just do a new save. We'll do this one. No, let's do PU transmission intercepted. Okay. Alright, so in our next episode, we will go to Kiss Your Ass Goodbye, and we will try to avoid imminent death. So, until our next episode in Space Quest 5, so long for now.